All right. Hello, everybody. I hope your evening is going well. My name is Stephanie Beebe, and I want to thank everybody for being here tonight, being a part of the presentation, and going over wake up to shift. What does that mean? We've had a couple people question, what exactly is that? What does that mean? Well, what this is it's a shift. It's a shift in our lives right now because possibly we're in a position where we need to change our health. Maybe we need to change our wealth. Maybe we just need to change everything. And so, Wake Up to Shift was an opportunity to bring all of that together to provide solutions to people as well as the people we know. We're in a world where things are a little bit different right now. There's a lot of uncertainty, especially with things happening again the second time. And people are starting to question, how am I going to? What am I going to? Fill in the blanks with that. And so Wake Up to Shift was an opportunity to give people some answers, some solutions, hope, dreams, and some goals. So please get back to the person who invited you with any questions that you have. Feel free to use the chat over on the side and maybe make some notes, some different questions that you might have, or different questions that different people are coming up with that to find out, is this an ability to help people, and of course, is it an opportunity to help you if you're looking for some help. If you don't need help and you're not looking for help, this is still so amazing. We don't necessarily need to be in a pain point situation. This is an opportunity for us to just do something better, whatever that may be. My name is Stephanie Beebe. I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and I was first introduced to the nutrition company that we're going to speak about called Isagenix 8 years ago. And at the time, I'm going to share more about my story in between, but at the time, I thought life was fine. It wasn't great. And looking back, it really wasn't great. But at the time, I thought it was good. And I was perfectly happy and fine. But when I was introduced to it and I started to use this nutrition and I started to be around this community, everything changed. And then it's just continued to change more and more over the years. And I still look at every single day as, wow, I can't believe that this is my life right now, and this is the gift that I have been given. But I was only able to receive this gift because someone offered it. And that's what we want to do tonight. We want to be able to offer this to you. We really truly believe this is a gift and all that it has to do. So let's get in, let's get started, and let's go over what all does that mean. First, I do want to say, give our disclaimer that we don't know exactly what is going to happen to each individual. We share a lot of stories, and I'm going to be sharing some stories later on tonight and going over some really great success stories, but we just don't know what's going to happen. So just please know that we're here for you. This is a community of like-minded people who want the best for everyone, and we're here to support, motivate, encourage each other. We actually do work together. We don't just sell a product and say good luck. We're here to help people along this journey, to help people have the best journey possible. And also, just so you know, there are a lot of people who have used this nutrition to help them in lots of different situations, but we cannot promise any type of curing, treating, or preventing any type of illness or disease. All right, so let's talk about this. New Year's resolutions. Well, it usually comes up in January. People might start thinking about it in December. But however, in our company, which is called Isagenix, we think about it all year long because we want to accomplish these different things every single day. And we don't want to just wait for a certain time period of our lives. This is what we want now, right? Do we want to lose weight, improve finances, get a new job, eat healthier, and manage stress better? That's some of the things that people have come here for that we have the ability to help with. Now, let's just talk for real right now. What is happening in our world? There's going to be a few different slides to go over this. And one in particular, we know that our nutrition has changed. We know that the fruits and the vegetables and the plants and the things that are being grown in the earth have changed. And sometimes they're not even grown in the earth anymore. So we're seeing a huge difference. 6 out of 13 nutrients are showing declines, all between the 1950s and 1999, even more today. We're seeing a decline in our nutrients up to 38%. Food outbreaks, right? Illnesses and deaths that are coming from people eating food, lettuce, meat, different things like that. And nobody knows ahead of time. It's happening. It's been happening. There is a difference. We aren't eating what our grandparents used to eat. So we've got to look for supplements. We have to look for ways to feed our bodies and our families different ways for food that can really truly change how we feel, how we look, how we move, so that we can give our bodies the best nutrients possible. That's where we come in. We were formed in 2002 to provide the best nutrients, vitamins, minerals, vitamins, and super dense nutrition to help people to receive what they need, what their bodies are looking for, and how to make a difference in their lives. Now, what makes us different? We're not a diet. This is not a get skinny fast situation. This is not a quick lose weight, although it can happen, but that's not our primary goal. Our primary goal is to feed people, feed them health food, that's delivered directly to their door, and give them an opportunity to make this a lifestyle. Right? It's not a fad. We've been here since 2002. We use whole foods, vitamins from whole food nutrition. We incorporate vitamins into our foods. It's 100% clean. We will never incorporate anything artificial, flavors, sweeteners, colors. We use food. And we take the whole food, compress it in an undenatured way, put it into a powdered form so that it's really easy for people to consume, easy for digestion, and easy for convenient purposes. All of our ingredients are verified and tested so that they're free of herbicides, pesticides, fungicides. They're tested for microbes and heavy metals, and they fix nutritional deficiencies, assisting the body in a deeper purge of toxins. That's some of what will make us different. So let's go ahead. Part of what we do, as I'm going to talk about later, is it is a work from home company situation where you get the ability to work from home, and sometimes that includes your family. So welcome to my family that comes to visit on a regular basis. But that's actually one of my joys, is being able to work from home and be with my kids at the same time. So just to share that with you. I'm going to flip through some of these transformations, but I want to put a disclaimer. These are all friends. These are all team members. These are all people that I personally and we personally know their stories. I'm looking to see who's on. Some of you may even be in these photos yourself. But we wanted to incorporate real life situations of people we know, not just the extreme, not just the stories that are making the headlines with the company, but all of the regular stories and regular people who are just having great results. So I'm going to flip through these, but we work with teenagers, families, adults. We have special needs families that have just received incredible results from this. We work with a lot of healthcare professionals. They use it themselves and they share with others. We have some in sickness situations. I think a few of you know some of the girls in these pictures. They came here because they didn't know where else to go. They had been in situations that had been very difficult for years, and they just didn't know what else to do. Someone offered them an opportunity to try our nutrition system. They said yes, and these are some of the results that they have received. Just incredible situations. Again, we cannot guarantee results and anything like that, but these are some stories that just have changed lives. You know, stories of people having instrumental in illness recovery. I myself was a nursing mom when I first got started. It's completely safe for pregnant and nursing parents, moms, families children. We have a children's line. We have a plant-based line, vegan line, whey line. And you can see some of the transformations that people are making and how their lives have truly been changed. All right, here's my story. So I'm just going to stop for a minute as I share my story. I did it to reach goals. I was introduced to this 8 years ago. Somewhat by accident. I didn't know the girl who invited me, but I said yes. She invited us to do some fitness around the track at our school. I wanted to socialize. That was my main purpose, get some exercise and meet some other parents. And during that time, she offered me a few of the different products. And of course, I said yes. I've been in health and nutrition for a long time. And the first day that I took it, I ran home. I'm not a runner. I don't like to run whatsoever, but I had so much energy and felt so good that I ran home. It's just continued since then. So I lost 30 pounds. Also, during that time, my issues were I was extremely tired all of the time. I had 3 babies. It took me 15 years to have children. And while I'm having these children in their small ages, all I did was sleep. I napped every single day during their really young years because I couldn't do anything else. It was absolutely necessary. And immediately within the first 4 days, I got up and I started playing with my kids again. And we were playing soccer, and I was the mom that I always expected to be. Not that I even dreamed to be, that I expected to be. But because of my bad nutrition, which really wasn't bad, I was raw. I was eating raw foods beforehand, but I just had no energy. I was also hangry all the time. I became satiated. And you can only imagine if you're tired and hangry all the time, you're probably not the happiest person. I don't think looking back, I was the happiest person. So it changed a lot of that for me. So throughout the years, I've had a lot of challenges. This company and these situations have allowed me an opportunity to challenge myself, to grow and to do more. So the middle picture is a bit, it's actually at 2 a.m., but it was after a Dancing with the Stars competition that I was invited to be a part of because of the success I've had with helping other people receive the success that they are. So that's a very special time for me. And then, of course, my other picture to the right is I am one of the Isagenix millionaires, number 306. We have 329 at the moment. And so it's such a blessing for me to be able to work from home, stay at home, be with my children, whether they're remote learning, distance learning, in-person learning, but be able to be there for them any time of the day, all year round. All right, so some other of our great stories are just creating more happiness for people. The differences that this makes for people is really, truly amazing. Of course, we have weight loss and performance. We have several of those. They're easy to see. And some of it happens fast, pretty quickly. Not always, can't guarantee that. It just depends on the person, their lifestyle, the other foods and water that they're drinking. We have a very special program. We have two. One is called Ice Body Competition, where people push themselves to reach their goals, and there's prizes and cash attached, $25,000 in specifically, but also our 100-pound club of people who are working really hard to lose 100 pounds or more. And you can see by these pictures, these are all friends, all team members, except for Kenya, she's a friend, and just amazing results. All right, and we even attract athletes. We have several athletes. We have a performance line that continues to bring more athletes to the table. We're also sports NSF, we are approved for professional sports. So if they are a part of a professional sports team, they can certainly use our products, no problem. They're food, it's whole food. All right, so our vision is everyone deserves to experience a healthful, joyful, and abundant life. All right, now we do know there's lots of things going on right now. There's deficiencies, and this isn't just this year. This has been happening from 1950 to 1999 is when they did that study of deficiencies happening in our vitamins. And it's concentrating on a lot of these vitamins that we're showing right here. Isagenix has a line of over 160 products and foods that help with these vitamins. And so these are just a couple of the foods that we offer to people to help with those deficiencies. All right, there's a lot going on right now. And people are really trying to boost their immune system. They're trying to get into a place where they feel more secure, they feel more confident about their body and their health. And so they're looking at different places and different vitamins to help them with. Some of the things that the doctors are offering and suggesting are zinc, vitamin C, vitamin D, and resveratrol. These are just a couple of the products that offer those different types of vitamins. When we look at how many actually contain these different ones, you'll be amazed. There were probably about 100 that offered these different vitamins in different parts of their foods. So with that, I want to have you meet Isagenix. Who are we? How did this all come together? And what can we do for people? I'll share the exact story of how this came together for a different time, but I do want to share with you one special thing. Isagenix was not formed by owners looking to make an income. The master formulator, John Anderson, was already retired, found some ingredients around the world in the Himalayan mountains that he's like, whoa, this is off the charts. This is something that can really help people. And he called our owners, Jim and Kathy Coover, who were retired themselves, not because of age, but because they had already reached success in their lives. They were living a very comfortable, happy life. And he said, we have to help people. We have to make a difference. I have the ingredients, the formula, you have the business mind. And so that's why Isagenix was put together. And I think that makes us stand out because it wasn't brought here because the owners were wanting, needing, or expecting income. What they wanted to do was share income, health, and a community with as many people as they can around the world. And we are doing that. There's hundreds of thousands of people who have said yes, who have gotten started, and who are a part of this. So we started in 2002. It is still family owned. It will always be family owned. Their son, who is in his early 30s, is a major part of this company. So it will go on and on for so many years, legacies, empires. And we're all around the world. We're in 17 different countries. And you have the ability, if you want to share this with other people, if you want to refer people that live in different countries, you have the ability to do that in each of those 17 countries. All right, we are huge with giving. So far, we have donated over $15 million to charity. And so with a lot of other companies in network marketing, you're going to see a lot of situations where people are very proud of what they have earned, and they should be, right? They should be, absolutely. They deserve to be, but they're showing off their houses and watches and diamonds and stuff like that. Another thing that makes Isagenix different is we show off how we're making a difference in the world. How are we contributing to the world? And that is a big part of who we are, whether it's our time or our income. How can we make a difference to people? Big communities, small communities, individual. And you'll see that when you get started with Isagenix. We are also very concerned about the earth, always have been. That's been a big part of our journey since we began in 2002. And we are expecting to have zero waste with our products and containers by 2028. So many steps have already been taken to help reduce the waste and not have a footprint in this earth. All right, well, a footprint to be better, but not a footprint in waste. So our goal is to help people live more simply, better, together, eat better, feel better, look better, move better, do better. Right? What would you like? Right? If this is helping you at all to think about what you want, I would love for you to just take a moment and think, if my life could be a little bit different, what would I want? Would I want to eat better, feel better, look better, move better, do better? Or do I need better sleep? better digestion, fresh vegetables, more vegetables, vegetables that you like, better energy, more ideas for snacks, the guilt-free snacks, better performance. These are all different things that we can offer to you. All right, let's talk about some of our products in particular right now. Our protein shakes. This is one of our products that really is our mainstay for everything. And you can see the different vegetables that are in here and the vitamins that they help us to receive. Right, we have so many different types of protein. So people have a choice as to the amount of protein that they want to receive. Plus, you can also choose, is it plant-based? Is it whole blend? Is it whey? You have so many different choices on what you are going to receive and how you're going to consume it. And it all tastes great. It tastes absolutely fantastic. One of the biggest questions we have is, do we eat regular food? Or I like to chew. Well, don't worry, you will. Our typical shake day includes 2 shakes, 2 snacks, and a meal. And we just help you to figure out what will those snacks and meals look like. In many situations, we'll actually provide the snacks for you and they taste great. My children eat them all the time. And then we have lots of recipes. We also incorporate our foods into regular foods that you would be making at home, whether it's a smoothie bowl or baked chicken, salad, or soup. You can use a lot of our foods to enhance them and give yourself the regular vitamins and minerals. This is what a shake day looks like, a cleanse day. We'll go over all of that more in detail. Once you say yes, you'll have a coach to really help you to go through all of this in great detail. We do incorporate intermittent fasting. There's different ways to do that, but we've been incorporating intermittent fasting since 2002. It's been a part of our program for a long time, just different takes on it. But we continue to go above and beyond by adding the aloe berries, turmeric, and peppermint to protect and nourish the body while fasting. So I like to do a couple different comparisons. So just to kind of show, do you like to eat? You know, a lot of times we'll hear that people like to eat regular food. They like to make their own smoothies or their own juicing or anything like that. Trust me, I still do that. I still do that, but I also incorporate our proteins so that I'm receiving the right amount of protein, the right amount of sugar, fiber, and calories. Plus, that's $3 to eat this meal versus spending $5 to $8 if you were to go to a particular smoothie place to purchase, right? Cost comes up. Cost is always a question. How much does it cost? And what we really want to share with people is that you will actually end up saving money. For one, you won't have any waste. We don't waste this product. It does not go bad. Okay, you will never throw it away. But cost wise, it comes down to $3 a meal, $3 to $4, depending on if you get the whey or plant-based. But you have that choice. But $3 to $4 per meal. Here's just a little example of what it costs to eat out, which is what so many people are doing right now while they're at home. People aren't used to cooking, so they're ordering and they're having it delivered directly to them. Well, there's some of the cost that people are spending versus on the other side, the basic pack, that's an entire day's worth of meal. 68 meals, $3 to $4 each, snacks, and so on. And we have other packs to help people to receive everything but one main meal. You'll receive everything in our value pack. That is what most people are spending at the grocery store. But again, no waste. And what is it doing for you? Now, you're still going to be purchasing things at the store. Trust me, you will still buy some groceries, but you'll reduce how much you're buying there. And you'll incorporate and simplify your buying. You're just redirecting some of the foods. All right, so get back with the person who invited you. We can go over all of that in detail, but it ends up saving a ton of money and there's no waste. And it's simple, it's easy, it's convenient, and it goes into a pantry or a cabinet. So no refrigeration needed. All right. What makes it really great, especially nowadays, is you shop online. You shop online, you order it directly from your own account, which is free. You receive a 25% discount and even up to 30%. We have the ability to give you free shipping. And once you get started, or even if you just want to check it out, we have free communities all over the world where you can meet new friends, talk to people. And again, this is a like-minded situation where you're going to meet people who support, motivate, and encourage you to do your best and to get past those humps. This is a program and a community like none other. You can have bad days, you can have great days, and people are going to cheer you on no matter what. And all the friends that you continue to bring in are just going to become brand new friends with everyone else that is in there. So it is a place for everyone to be accepted, to contribute, and to be a part of something. We have several different types of products. These are just a few different things that can make a difference into people's lives. Most of us do a lot of these and a few of our different solutions and the cost that people spend to be a part of this. Billions and billions of dollars on weight loss, performance, and skincare. But when you work with Isagenix, you have the ability to make that money back. So hopefully our plan is to help people to receive their food for free, if not start to earn a part-time income or even a full-time income. We're scientifically backed. We have studies comparing it to the heart healthy diet. And this is a well-being of bringing people together. All right, so let's talk about you falling in love, sharing the products with people because you have fallen in love with something that has been amazing for you. There is a need for money. We know that. And right now, especially with what's happening, people are searching for ways to earn extra income. How can they do that? And they might be looking at it as I have children at home, I have a family at home, I work a full-time job, maybe I work a couple jobs. How can I bring in extra income to pay for these different situations that are happening, and especially this year? Or if there's a fear of not having that income coming in, right? These are all things that are happening right now. Couple ways that we can help, that we make a difference with, is there's no overhead, there's no inventory, there's no employees. You can own your own business from home. All you need is a computer or a phone and the ability to talk. We will train you from computers and Zoom calls on how to share this with other people, how to make that difference. You can work from anywhere, and you can even choose how much time you want to spend doing this. If you just have an hour a day and you need to bring in some extra income, or you need to receive your food for free, we'll show you the programs and the training on how to do that. We also are extremely flexible. The great thing about working online is you can work pretty much at any time of the day. So if you're a night owl and you're wanting to bring in some extra income, you can work late into the early morning hours and still connect with people all over the world, sharing an opportunity of this food and this company that has made a difference for you, and receive an income for doing that. So it's completely flexible upon what you need and what your family needs. There will be personal growth. I'll guarantee you that. We earn while we learn, and we go over a ton of personal growth to help people just to look at life differently and being in a positive, like-minded community. You will definitely make friends, without a question, lifelong friends. Now, I wanted to be a little real with what's happening right now, because the biggest thing with doing something like this type of business is people will not share it. And they decide that, well, I don't want to share it with anyone until I show results, or I don't know. I just don't know if this will work for people. I don't know what situation they're in. And that's right. We don't know. We just don't know what people are going through. So it's something that we need to share because this is what's happening. This is our world today. And if we keep this information to ourselves, we may not be able to help a friend that really needs the help at that moment. So just a few stats to look over. The surprising one for me was 860, it's actually 865,000 women left the workforce to go home in September of this year to help their children do remote learning during school. That just, it brings tears. I'm actually tearing up right now. That brings tears to my eyes, knowing that families have had to change their lives completely because their children weren't able to be in school. I have a remote and distance, so I'm both, but I'm here at home, so I had the ability to make that decision. That's what we want to share with other people. We want to give people options and solutions for what they need. Right? I am one of the I am a six-figure earner who has made over a cumulative amount of over $1 million with the company. It's been a few million in the network marketing industry. I have another one of my partners up here. There's several of us. There's over 339 people who have earned a cumulative amount of over $1 million, hundreds or I should say thousands of people, I don't know the exact number, who have earned over six figures. So it all just depends on how much are you willing to share? How many people are you willing to make a difference with? Or what are your goals? Maybe your goals are just to receive free food. Maybe your goals are to just bring in $300 to $500 extra per month. Maybe it's just to pay a portion of the rent or mortgage or your car payment. Whatever your goals are, you'll have a coach to help you to do that. So how do you get started? It's super easy. It really is that easy. You just need to say yes, first of all, or I think so, or maybe, or tell me more, something along that line. But all you do is get started. You order a pack of your food. This is what you will be eating. Get to know the food, get to know what it does, have your own personal experience. And then if you are interested in sharing with other people, you begin to just do that. And we have systems and programs in place to make that as easy as possible to help you learn how to share, whether you share in person, on the phone, online, however you choose to do so. But we all have the ability to live better, feel better, to receive daily paychecks, weekly paychecks, monthly bonuses. So really quick, how does that work? You just begin by sharing with a couple people that you know, love, trust, people that want what you're receiving, people who want to make a difference in their own lives. The company loves to give, and that was the biggest thing when they first started, and it still is today. We want to give the most amount of money to people when they first get started. Now, trust me, the longer you're here, the more people are involved, your income grows, but we really want to pay a lot when people first begin. So when you bring in two people to do the program like you are, they will double your commission. So you could go from earning $100 from one person to $200 for each of your friends that want what you have. And then we just go power of two over and over and over. Keep sharing with a couple people at a time, couple people all the time, all over the world. And the different colors represent different people sharing with different people. So with Isagenix, you have the ability to earn an income from your entire team of people, whether you helped bring them in or not, it doesn't matter. As long as you bring in a few, you want to bring in a lot if you're looking at large incomes. It all just depends on how many people do you bring in. Your income will reflect that. But we have the ability to earn income of what other people are doing as well. We work together as a team. We have a one team philosophy where we all work together to make a difference to each other. So these are just a few of the bonuses that are offered during the first, let's just go the first 9 months of your business. These are just bonuses. It does not reflect the other pay. We get paid 7 ways. This is one of the ways. So within your first 30 days, 60 days, 4 months, 6 months, these are some of the bonuses that you have the ability to earn. And again, when you're reaching different levels that I just showed on the past slide, You also have another ability to be part of our pools and earn a share of $75,000 every month. When you reach executive status, just for staying active and helping two friends throughout the month enroll, you'll receive $750 to $1,000 bonus every single month. Earning potential with Isagenix is absolutely unlimited. You have the ability to earn. This is our only cap. This is the only cap we have. And who wouldn't be okay having a cap, a weekly cap of $13,500? All right. Then it can also be matched. And that goes hand in hand. That's a partnership once you receive that level to receive $27,000 a week. Guys, these aren't just figures that I put out there. These aren't just figures that people hope for. These are figures and incomes that people are earning. Some of them may even be on this call right now. These are figures that friends and family members and team members are earning every single week. It's real. You just have to work. It all comes down. Network marketing is work. It takes work to do this, but it does happen. So that's it. That's our presentation for tonight. Just get back with the person who introduced you to Isagenix, ask your questions, talk about it, get familiar with everything, and just say yes. Because this is an opportunity to change lives, both your life, your family life, and other people you know. And it is here for you. It's here for you every single day. And with that, I want to thank you guys so much for coming tonight.